All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Let's Spend the Night Together. I'm your humble host, Dante. With me, as always, is my colleague, cohort, and co-conspirator, Mr. Craig. Craig, how the hell are you?
Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling fine.
Hey, as long as you're feeling something, right?
Yeah, that's right these days.
Yeah.
Anymore.
No nihilism around here, folks.
It's interesting that you said you're the humble host, because I noticed that. For a host, you're really, really humble.
Yeah, I don't mean to, like, toot my own horn, but I'm very humble. People tell me that all the time.
Honk.
Yeah. Holy shit. All right.
Oh
Do
my
we have...
God.
So this isn't a show like all the other shows, right? It's a little different.
A little different.
So we've already pre-recorded the show for you folks today.
Yeah, this is episode 68. We pre-recorded that we're about to show you, not this.
Yes.
We're just giving you a little intro into our recording we made on the road.
So what you're about to hear, this was recorded, 2-3 weeks ago? Ah.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, do I have that date on here?
So it was before...
It was about a month ago.
Okay.
July 20th.
So this is before Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide.
I believe so. It's
And before Trump ruined
how
the
I think
stock
about
market?
podcasts is, was that released before or after Jeffrey Epstein?
There's before Epstein and
suicide.
after Epstein.
Quote unquote committed suicide, allegedly.
That's just sad, you know? People commit suicide. Really, it's a damnation of our
He must have been real just sad.
prison system or something, man.
Yeah, that's an indictment.
Yeah. Fuck the power,
He just
right?
was
Or fight
just
the
a
power,
sad
excuse me.
guy.
Fuck
I mean,
it,
I'd be
fight
sad
it.
if I was in prison.
Yeah. I think he was sad about other things, but I heard that he had a broken neck, too.
Really?
And that he, he had made a will 2 days before he committed suicide. So, man, that sucks. I wish they would have just been able to bring him to justice, you know? But, and they heard him screaming, too, before he committed suicide.
Yeah, when you can't breathe, that's the first thing you do is scream.
Exactly.
Very easy to do that.
Well, just good thing that there's tape, or like eyewitness account of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Or
did Michael Douglas go over there and tell his aunts to cover up the cameras so you can't see? Shout out to Ant-Man.
So you're saying the
First
only
Ant-Man.
people that could have successfully killed Epstein,
Yeah,
the
Hank
billionaire
Pym.
pedophile, was Ant-Man?
It's Hank
to pull it
Pym
off.
/ Michael Douglas.
The CIA was like, hey, we need you to do this. This guy has to
Cover
fry.
the cameras with your aunts. We know you can tell them to do anything.
And then you're going to go big. You're going to maximize in the cell. And you're going to be with Epstein. You're going to break his neck. And then you're going to shrink
hang a
down the
rope
size.
around his neck.
And before you break his neck, you're going to just say one word. Hillary. And
Oh my God. Whispered into his ear.
And then you just hear the bones breaking all at once.
Oh my God.
Then you shrink down.
That painting of Bill in the high heels.
You make a clever joke. You take off.
In the prison.
Yeah, after you're like after
I'll
you,
leave you hanging here. And then but he wouldn't be there to hear the...
Yeah, you'd be like, take a break.
Oh my God, because the neck.
Yeah, because the neck. Because the neck snap.
God.
No, you know what? This is all jokes aside. He died
Yeah.
exactly how the news said.
Oh my God.
It was a suicide, and I'm glad he's in hell.
I think none of it really happened. They just wanted to take our attention away from the Area 51 raid.
Very
that
true.
All of us valiantly
Really
signed up
important
for.
stuff.
Yeah, that I patriotically signed up for.
Actually, we're going to be talking about that in this episode that you're about to hear in a second.
That's right.
We took a little road trip. By the by, we took this old show on the old road.
Yeah, we started up the old Harley and hit the road. Dante got on the back.
What is it? That motorcycle with the little sidecar?
Yeah, and you wear the goggles.
The cool, yeah. With they don't come with the goggles. What's the point of even getting the fucking thing? That's how I look at it, at least.
I wore the goggles through the whole recording too that you're about to hear. The sidecar goggles.
No big deal.
So
But,
we were on the road.
Yeah, we took the show on the road, and
We went out to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, and we met all the big wigs. We shook all the hands at Google, and while we were there, we recorded.
I found out you can't cuck the Zuck. He was there. We hung out with Zuckerberg.
Zuck is a real fun man. We got to see him kill a live pig with a laser sword.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that before.
He killed one of his assistants in front of us just so we have dirt on him that we can never. He knows that he can trust us.
Now we're in the inner circle, but that's besides the point. That's
but
Silicon Valley.
We really only got to see him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then we were able to set up a meeting with the Inklevoss twins, and so the rest of the podcast is talking to them.
Yeah. So business is pretty much booming.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can see.
So we'll just get to the podcast. Hope you enjoy. This is recorded with Art and a very special guest.
This is our first time with two
Mr. E. Yeah, this is
guests.
4-person
at the same time.
Yeah.
4-person pod. So Art
Fubar is what you're about to hear.
You know is the third leg of this podcast.
Yeah.
He's back. We're actually out in his podcast studio.
His neck of the woods.
And but we're with the old recording setup, so it won't sound quite as good as this intro, but it's the same setup we did in this French-Spanish villa, but we're doing it in Art's podcast studio.
There's going to be a lot of awkwardness, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and the fourth guy is Mr. E, and he's an interesting guest, old pal of ours, so you'll enjoy that.
Yeah, you'll just have to hear for yourself.
And then we have an announcement to make. I think maybe we just tease that.
Yeah, you have to listen to the end of the show, and then you're going to hear the big announcement. So,
yeah, and if the news says the person killed themselves, maybe look into it. It might not be completely true.
Yes,
might be more to it.
And Trump, please don't fucking crash the stock market.
Oh my God,
please. All right, that's all I had to say.
All right.
We're gonna all fuck this up together.
Can I use my soundboard the whole time still?
Of course.
That's a hard pass.
Only if you use soundboards that nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, I'm gonna go deep. I'm going deep cut soundboard for the deep references. Okay.
That's not.
I don't like what I'm hearing.
Not very reassuring. I kind of like it there, man.
Whoop whoop. What's up, juggalos and juggalettes? Welcome to Let's Spend the Night Together. I'm your host, Dante. With me, as always, is my colleague, cohort, and co-conspirator, Mr. Craig. Craig, how the hell are you? Looking exotic and foreign as ever.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Totally.
Today we have returning champion, Artemio.
What it is, baby?
Just making ropes and yopes. Ropes.
I'm just roping yogurt, brother.
Fuck yeah. Today we have a very special guest. We haven't had him here at Let's Spend the Night Together. It's and how the hell are you?
Welcome.
I just realized I don't want to go by my real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then what do you want to be called? Like Mr. X?
Percy or something.
Percy's a good name? Sebastian?
Mr. X. Get him on. We'll call him Get him on.
What do you want your name to
John
be?
Doe?
And we can just cut out your actual name.
Maybe Ditto.
I want to go incognito on this one because I'm not feeling like myself.
Oh, wow.
It's kicking in pretty hard.
Is that like an existential crisis or what?
A little bit. Like, this is permanent record, so I'm going to be going down. You guys pick my name and I'll go with it.
Well, I want it to be Mr. X. Or Mr. E. How about that?
Mr. E, I feel it.
That's tight.
I don't know if I'll remember it. I might slip up and call you by your God-given name.
You can just call me Big Easy.
If his mama calls me Mr. E, I'm going to call him Mr. E.
Call me Mr. E.
My mom called me Edward Nigma.
So that's Mrs. Nigma?
Yeah.
You're such a crazy Nigma.
Oh, the Nigmas.
It's all right. So the new host, or rather new guest to the show, Mr. E.
Yeah, I'll host the show for you.
Totally, Victor. You're getting hypey, honey.
Off to a fantastic start. Everybody, we have a fantastic show for you tonight.
Splendid.
If you're wondering what the hell I'm listening to right now, well, this is Let's Spend the Night Together, friend. This is a late night comedy chat show where we discuss a wide variety of topics: music, movies, sex, drugs,
All the
Who
good
fucks?
shit. All the good shit.
All that good shit. As always, if you are offended
Who fucks,
by
who sucks, who cucks.
or if you were offended by anything you listen to, which I'm sure you fucking already are by this point, if you're even listening to this, we know that you're going to be an adult about it, and you're not going to try to call anybody's
Yeah, you're gonna be
work or boss or anything like that.
My mom.
If you're at work, probably turn it off. Wait
Just
till
don't
later.
call my mommy.
Just don't tell mommy about it. Everything will be fine. With that being said, we've assembled a terrific show for you this evening. Goddamn.
Child.
Child.
Child, he ain't said nothing but a word.
Since we have Mr. E, you're new to these parts, to the studio
I
around
love
here.
that he's incognito.
I'd like you to pick between 1, 2, and 3, and we'll go through the segments.
I'll commit to Mr. E if this is what we're doing.
Yes, sirree. I'm
with
Mr. E today.
I'm happy with it. So your real name will be a mystery. Oh, I just got it.
Oh, now I get it.
I thought I was just slinging ecstasy like all day, every day.
Slanging dick.
You're an e-tard?
Yeah.
Just going to raves with bags of
Little,
pills?
yeah, baby blue dolphins, buddy. On my tongue, bubbling on my tongue.
Can we talk about things that bubble on our tongues? Alright.
So bad.
So what was up? What did you pick?
I like to go 3, 2, 1. I like to go
Oh.
first.
All right.
Let's count it down.
3, 2, 1. Let's fucking do it.
Mr. E.
Mr. E. There's another quack sound there. All right. So, living in America. This song never gets old. Was this Rocky 3 or 4?
I think 3. Or I'm getting stuff.
There we go.
Fucking, coming to America or no?
Fishing.
All right, living in America, everybody. This is segment where we talk about something. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, it's very American. It's just some dumb thing that's happening in the news.
You wouldn't hear this story in another country.
No, you wouldn't hear this in the Deutschland or somewhere like that. Puerto Rico. No.
Can we guess the
Puerto Rico is part of America.
That's a province, brother.
That's a province.
Is that right or
Man,
not?
What?
See, I got these colonizer genes, man.
Can you leave out the state and then, like, after we hear the story, we guess what state in the country?
Odds are
this
it's
came-
Florida.
Yeah. Can we? Is it or is it something?
Well,
we
this
can
one you'll
guess?
know because it's about Area 51.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's a little on the nose.
So yeah, like,
I don't-
obviously North Dakota.
But like,
That's
you have to
within the
know
area.
where Area 51 is.
That's
It's
within
like,
the area.
Oh, well,
of
we're
51.
Roswell,
going to
New
explain
Mexico?
the fuck out of that.
Is that even a place? It's in Nevada.
Yeah.
Let's check the story there, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, the headline from NBC News, so you know it's legit. As Area 51 raid becomes a joke online, ha ha ha, the U.S. Air Force issues a real warning. They're not fucking around anymore.
Damn.
All right, they want to believe. This is so bad. Where's the soundboard? You could actually be playing.
The X-Files. The X-Files one. The X-Files one.
Okay, wait. Run it back.
I don't think we can. I don't know if we can.
We don't do edits here.
No edits.
No
When you
edits.
find
Is
it,
this
I
live?
edited it,
Okay. Is this live right now?
No, I
This
don't.
is real life. This is real life.
Mr. E doesn't.
You don't fuck around
Don't
with
fuck
that.
around.
Yeah, you're on your own schedule.
All right. So
All right, you
what
ready?
are we doing?
Are we gonna set the joke up?
It's on there. It's on there.
I hope this whole setup is still recorded.
Yeah,
I hope the audience listens to this.
Aliens.
Yeah, I might have to leave in the entire.
Yes. You ready?
The build up for like.
You ready for the build
Yes,
up?
yes.
All right. They want to believe.
Alright.
They want to believe.
This is
I don't have
need
anything
to
prepared.
believe.
There is an X-Files.
Wish to believe.
You got to find it though. You got to give me some sound.
When do we
All right,
clap?
all right,
When do we
all
clap?
All right. They want to believe.
Where did they want something?
That's true.
It's a mystery
Yeah,
for
sound or
now.
something.
Yeah, like let me find it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. It takes so long for these to play. All right, that wasn't the right one.
There we go.
They want to believe the viral phenomenon.
Wait, hold on. I got it now. Hold on. There you go. Now he's got it.
They want to believe the viral phenomenon of a Facebook event calling for people to storm the Nevada military base, also known as Area 51, has continued to gain momentum in the past week.
Mulder, watch out! It's a saucer right above your head.
90s references, folks.
Wasn't there a Mr. X in that show?
I think
And
there was a Smoking
Mr. E.
Man. There was Mr. Well,
Smoking
Mr.
Man
E's
or
right
something.
here.
Mr. E's in the house.
Mr. X is cooking out.
Did they make
something
a
back.
character on X-Files based on your life, Mr. E?
Did you get paid for that?
I was
they
a
pay
hand
you?
model in
Did
one
you
of
get
their
the
episodes.
Zidgies?
okay.
Did
That's
you get
what
the
I meant.
Zidgies?
Oh no, dude! If I was getting
You
paid
still
from
catching
X-Files, I would be recreating X-Files Next Generation, the new show.
I
It'd be starring
bet
us
that.
just solving mysteries.
A new generation. Of
Mystery's
aliens.
got like he's got files with triple X files.
We
Wait,
should try
on
and solve
Triple
more
XL
mysteries here.
files?
I said triple X. Yeah, triple
Triple
X
X
files.
Files.
I'm living large and just chasing down aliens.
There's a lot of mystery solving. in
There's
this
a lot of
podcast.
X-Files.
So
Okay.
what is this story?
It's a running joke online, but it's also causing concern for authorities. The event,
the
a tongue,
storming of Area 51.
yeah, obviously nobody's going to
thing.
show up there. The event, a tongue-in-cheek
Dude, no,
attempt.
they're already planning for
It's
30,000. They're hosting 30,000 here.
So
Who's
They're-
hosting?
So
30,000?
there's like
The
there's like a
aliens?
town outside of the
aliens.
base, and they've had like get-togethers before that have been like gathered near outside of Area 51.
Gathering,
the
like
gathering
ICP?
of all the juggalettes and juggalos.
Okay,
they go there.
now I understand.
And
Yeah.
then they celebrate alien culture. But now they're like, no, we're gonna raid the military, which is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
So, but they're trying to
Yeah.
make it peaceful and make money off of it. And they're like, yo, we'll host y'all to camp in your trailers and your broke down Ford Explorers on our land,
Yeah.
and all your tent trailers, and you can pack up your tents off the streets of Oakland and go down here, out here, and put your tents
It's
up
like the new
outside of the
The
base.
real
Yeah.
question is how many people are going to have to die at Area 51?
So
You know what?
What I read
until we find out there's
What I
some
read
aliens.
was that there was like
They can't kill us
1.5
all.
million that signed. Oh wow! Oh my god, that derailed my whole train of thought. They can't kill us all. But yeah, I read that there was like 1.5 million that signed up for like I'll fucking be there.
What, like a
Right,
Facebook
yeah,
chat
yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Because isn't that how it started or no?
I
was
think
like a
it was
Facebook
like a
thing,
Facebook thing,
or
I
like
think.
a social media thing.
Some kind of- yeah.
You guys down to do some B&Es while they're there celebrating in Area 51?
We're just get some
Breaking
We're gonna
in.
break into
Oh,
the-
go to those.
Go to
people's
those
homes?
people's homes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about breaking
So
into
we'll
the
edit this
dressed
out, and
as
then buy
alien.
our
We'll-
edit this
we'll
out of the podcast. I'm gonna buy some plane tickets right now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Look
Let's
up
go.
these
It'll be
people's
fun,
houses.
bro.
Well,
At the end of the
who's
day.
like the biggest celebrity that's going to be there? Let's
Yeah.
just go to his
In
house.
Arizona?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He is. He's hosting.
going.
Yeah, he's hosting.
Dang.
He's hosting an Airbnb
No,
there
Hear that
at
shatter
the
glass?
gathering.
It's time to whoop some ass.
I just read that he's going to be at the Monday
And
Night
that's
Raw, so he's not
the
even going to
bottom
be.
line.
in
Wait,
Arizona.
Stone Cold Steve Austin just showed up.
Dang.
And that's the bottom line.
Let's smash some beers, brother.
So some of
Big
the
man.
celebrities that are going to be there, a celebrity chef, Guy Ferrari, jokingly offered to
a
cater
Raider
the
fan.
event with
Is that
radioactive ribs.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't want to.
Dude, he is an alien. Like he
Cancerous-
is not
With that
from.
haircut?
Yeah, he's not from this planet.
He's
Well, he also is. How does he split his time up between being the lead singer of Smash Mouth and he's the chef?
Oh my god.
Diners,
I
drive-ins,
love it.
and dives, baby boy.
All
Check
that
him out.
shit. Yeah, he's on all of
I
that.
also saw that Bud Light had offered up a free beer to whatever alien escapes.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
They're making a
What?
special edition Bud Light. They just released
No
the.
shit.
They released the
They're
actual label.
capitalizing
Yeah.
on this.
Bud
So
Light
were you
created-
saying the people who were going out there
Were there for Bud Lights?
Like, were you saying they were at first? It was about like, let's find some fucking aliens. Is that what it is like about?
You mean the people that have been there
I think
before to
they-
do that
I
shit?
Or
think-
no, the people who were like, let's go out there and raid.
No,
I think they're
Right.
just saying like, let's find out the secrets.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
before
yeah.
it has been like a UFO or like alien.
Right. People say there's
kinda
like
fuck
recovered,
space.
crashed.
Yeah, it's like
I
it's
could
like
use
a
it to fuck
tourist
space, but I don't
destination
know.
for like
you can't
alien
get very
folklore,
close, but
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But you just go to like a little shop that's
like a
outside
fuck
of the
house.
base, and it's like,
Like
a
that
gas
movie Paul?
station and a diner. Yeah,
Yeah.
And-
Paul and they go out to the black mailbox and the
And there's a guy there
And
with
the
a
little-
Bible, and he just wants to convert you to Christianity.
Well,
to alien
that's
religion.
It's a Christian Air Force.
But the
base.
military's like, no, really, this like
They're like, no.
you can't just storm a military.
First of all,
base.
it's not like you're going to
Doesn't
find
matter what it
any
has to do with
government
the
officials
meme.
there. It's just like some fucking military army security officer
Yeah.
standing at the gate. It's
Yeah.
probably shut down.
Yeah, you can't get
base.
anywhere near the base.
Yeah. You know what you know what they'll do though? They'll just get one of those Men in Black flashers and flash everyone's fucking
There you
memory.
go.
Tuck them back.
Oh,
in
we
the
got it.
bag.
We still got to.
You got anything on the? Okay.
Yeah, Bud Light created an Area 51 themed beer can,
Totally, Victor.
and Moon Pie naturally got in on the fun.
I've never had a moon pie, but I've had
Asked
a moon
for
pie.
asked for comment from Cream Pie. They didn't say anything actually. Didn't get on the fun.
Are you looking at my browser history or?
Meanwhile, the event's guest list continues to grow, with more than 1.6 million Facebook users marking themselves as going. That's right,
Some
guys.
alien music.
It's alien. It's time to do some alien shit. While the general expectation is that most people are embracing the event as satire, the sheer number of people who have joined the event have led to legitimate concerns about if even a few people flood the area around the military base. What are they going to do? The U.S. Air Force warned Friday against visiting the secretive base, saying that any attempt to illegally access the area is highly discouraged.
All right, JB, we're taking this board away.
Very cool stuff.
That's an alien tracker.
That's an
I'm
alien
looking
tracker. If you were wondering, if you'd ever seen the movie
God.
Aliens, it's a good one.
Alien tracker. What is that?
This is only in America,
Does Donald
folks.
Trump have one of those?
But that's
Am I right?
fucking
Am I
nuts that the Air
right?
Force like legitimately had to be like, hey guys, remember this is still a fucking
Yeah.
American or like a military facility.
Facility, yeah.
Do not come here because you will.
Well, it's kind of
Like-
funny. It's like you guys are asking, like, what if we just go? You know the answer
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
You're not allowed on this.
Yeah.
What
place.
if we just
like, what
break
if we
over the
go there?
fence?
What if we all like rush it? That'd be like
Yeah.
so sick. And then the Air Force is like, yeah,
Dude, at a
we'll
certain
have to
point,
shoot you.
they'll fucking kill the motherfucker.
They legit
They
said
go
like,
far
we
enough.
will have to shoot you if
Yeah.
you cross at all that border.
I think it's more of a joke than anything else.
Oh, definitely.
Like
100%.
more than people actually going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people like clicking yes on Facebook.
Right. It's so big though. I kind of wonder
It's
if there
so
will
big
be
that
a
the
group
percentage
of
of real people has to.
Yeah,
be
there will be at
a
least 100
reality
people
of
that really
showing
will
up.
do it. Maybe.
What if there's like 20 people?
I
that
mean,
are
there's
fucking
enough of these like
diehard?
festival people that'll just go anywhere to try anything.
Even
They'll
if
just
there's-
show up.
Even if
Yeah,
there's 20
I could
people
see
that
it.
are like, I'll rush the gate and sacrifice my life.
Yeah.
What if that's like what happens? That's a fucking legit like fiasco.
They'll just arrest them. No one's gonna They're gonna have to bring
The-
weapons, and then if they really
Air
brought
Force
weapons
said-
to the
I would
military,
sacrifice myself for an alien.
The Air
I
Force
thought
said
he
like
was-
I would
benevolence
offer
and-
myself up to an alien
the Air Force
Like
said like
sexually
for
and
experiments.
experimentation.
Yeah,
Cool. Especially like
Mr.
anal
E,
and
Mr.
whatever
E.
other-
It's just
Mr.
Mr.
E.
E.
Yeah, I mean, if whatever
he's down
experiments
for
like
mysteries
anal
from the
or
alien mysteries.
I guess something
Just
else.
probing in general, just any type like
Just down.
digital probing. I'm talking.
toothpick up the urethra, like
I'm talking
Really
Q-tip.
normal
I'm
stuff.
talking
Gentle stuff.
Q-tip probing. I'm talking, ear canals. Any kind of orifice or hole. I'm offering it up because like the technology
Preach.
and the
Are these to
and
the
the
people
DNA.
at Area
for the greater good of
The
science.
DNA that I'll receive and the technology I'll get
The
back will be just.
DNA.
Oh, you'll
tenfold.
receive some DNA. Don't
yeah,
worry
you'll
about
get
that.
pregnant from it.
You'll get butt pregnant.
If it can just be one of those
Egg
ones
in
that
yourself.
bursts out of my chest, I'm down
Yeah,
for that, and
there
that
we
just
go.
ends my life.
What if it's
every
out?
time.
What if it's out the fucking the other end? If you're just
It
like
bursts
kidding?
out my beehole.
Yeah.
It's not the
wouldn't be
beehole.
too bad.
I could
What are you
just-
gonna do?
If the aliens would have just done that through the beehole instead of the chest hole, wouldn't that have been like more of like a alright, well.
No, it'd be scary, bro. It'd be
Because at
like,
least that's an orifice that
yeah,
exists.
it'd be scary
Instead of bursting
Like,
a new one.
You're like, well, I guess it. What
It goes out the same
you
place
see
your
somebody
poop goes.
squatting? Ah!
I passed some pretty gross shit in Taco Bell, so I don't
Yeah.
think an alien would even. It would just slip out. I wouldn't
It
even
is.
know it was there.
God.
All right, on to more
to
stories
the next.
for you. Hey, have you heard about this? Have you read about this? Weirdo gets Charles Manson face tattoo with his ashes put in it.
So I meant for you guys to find out this one-on-one. I didn't mean for it to come out in an article before I told you about it.
Yeah.
But I got this tattoo that that's pretty tight.
And where is it? Is it tramp stamp?
Yeah, I got a tramp stamp that just says "Welcome home."
Helter Skelter? The crazy eyes?
I got a tramp stamp
Wait.
over my ass that says "Welcome home."
Spiderman, welcome home.
is it a tattoo of Manson's face on the guy's face.
Yeah, made it
Like he got Manson's features tattooed onto his face.
That'd be pretty amazing.
made of his ashes.
That's the arm right there.
I needed it for
Oh, it's on his
authenticity.
arm.
Yeah.
But is it like a? Oh, yeah, it's pretty good likeness.
It's like a
yeah.
portrait, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
Very
he
nice.
got the demon version of Manson, not
So
like.
I got a tattoo.
I don't know if there's a non-demon version
think
of,
there is,
of Manson.
So
but
the way I did it is I tattooed the X over my asshole, and then the fucking
Really?
nose is over my dick. So it's like a
where did you
reverse
get the
fucking-
ashes of Charles
Well,
Manson?
I had to go on eBay.
Shuffle.
It took me a
Are,
while.
are you one of his
Graveyard.
prison girlfriends?
Yes.
Like you write
I
him,
sent
you
him
write
a lot of
into him.
letters.
You
And honestly, I catfished him, where I said like I'm a sexy, busty. Pink
Go
type.
on,
Yeah,
go on.
that's
Tell me
kinda
more
fun.
You're
about.
like, hey Charlie, I want to kill celebrities for you. I'm a busty 20-something.
I said,
Oh
guess
my
what?
God.
I'm down to clown. Are you down too?
And he's like,
What was your name?
Pal, I rolled the dice.
What was your code name when
My
you'd
name-
write him these hot, juicy letters?
My name was Alistair6969.
Oh man, that's
It was.
that sounds evil and
What was
sexy.
weird was that he was just like, okay, come through. That's the weirdest part of the whole situation.
The story comes courtesy of Loudwire. Right off the bat, I love how Loudwire starts off this article. Loudwire is a judge-free zone. We understand
God.
rock and metal fans around the world have varying beliefs and opinions.
Rockin' metal fan.
But if there's one thing that may be crossing the line, it's praising Charles Manson. We regret to inform that a weirdo recently got a tattoo of Charles Manson's face with his ashes put in it.
Guilty
oh
as
my
charged.
God.
Oh, the ashes
Depends
were
on
put
Timmy
in
out.
the tattoo?
He's on this podcast, yeah. It's pretty cool, right? Now you're listening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where do you get the ashes?
Oh,
from?
we're
on
gonna
my
find that
fucking
out.
tramp
honey.
stamp. That's it.
TMZ reported that artist Ryan Almighty, it's a real name,
Oh,
tattooed
boy.
Manson's portrait on the arm of his friend Joe Michael Jones, who says he was
His names sound made.
he was pen pals with the murderer before he died in prison in 2017. Almighty put Manson's leftover ashes in the ink, so Jones now has them in his skin forever. What a nice friend.
What's his name? John Almighty? Or Joe?
Ryan
Ryan
Almighty, the tattoo artist. I don't think
That
that's his
sounds
real
like-
name.
Isn't he like the bass player for Marilyn Manson's band?
No, that's Johnny
Ryan
Depp.
Almighty? Oh, that's Johnny
No,
Depp.
that's Joe.
Oh my God.
Those are the Sharon Tate murders
Did
right
it?
there. We had
Yeah,
some
this is the
audio.
Sharon.
You can hear Roman.
You can actually
Sharon,
hear
no.
Roman Polanski's
Shut up,
heart
Roman.
break in that. It's really something.
Jeez.
We aren't sure which is worse in this situation: actually wanting the tattoo or owning the ashes to be able to do it with what you want in the first place. Almighty also did a painting of Manson's face with human blood. Come on, I don't understand, the bone and
With
the blood and the
human
ashes.
blood.
It's very brutal, according to a website. The artist formed a friendship with Manson for over 20 years.
Ugh.
He's also selling some of the cremains if you so happen to have to own a piece of Charles Manson.
Gross.
He has the remains? Or
Yeah, he has some
of the remains?
Yeah, some cremation.
Is it
Selling
just
part of
like parts of other people's bodies he chopped up and
Yeah,
and
who
just
knows if
sold
it's
off?
even really.
He's like not dead.
Charles.
Like he's just.
Yeah, well, hey, to play devil's advocate, Charlie
Uh-huh.
never killed anyone.
Did they kill him in prison?
No,
Oh my god.
no, he was everybody's friend. He taught him how to play guitar and stuff.
I'll teach you how to play guitar, guy. I can teach you how to play guitar, friend.
I think.
Okay? I went to CBS Records. I rolled the nickels. I rolled the dimes. I brought in there. They brought me in. I made a hit record. I made hit records with damn Dennis Wilson, fucking Beach Boy guy. Okay, friend? Okay, pal? I got a tent and a sleeping bag and a couple of girls I mind fucked, and we go out and travel the
He's got
country,
it all.
guy.
I mean,
I
what do
make
you-
them kill people,
When you get
friend.
a guy more than that, answer is nothing.
I hear he's a great conversationalist,
Is
but
he?
that's just I don't know.
He's supposed to be a really great artist.
Just what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
But how did he die? Did he
from
get?
old age.
He just
Living
like
in prison.
he just went there for the rest of his life till he
Yeah.
went to
Till he
sleep
died.
one night. Little Charlie Manson
Yeah.
in his
Charlie.
Betty by, tucked in.
After
they
some
checked
conjugal
on him.
visits.
Yeah, they let him fuck a couple
Well,
prisoners real quick.
Charlie
Oh my god.
They're like, whatever you want, Charlie. Anything you want,
Man,
bub.
prison's pretty wild.
Well, Charlie bit somebody's finger.
Who'd they let him fuck?
Art. Couple prisoners, any prisoner he wanted, a guard, anyone but the top level exec of the anyone but the.
Mr. E,
The sheriff.
you have a behind the scenes understanding of prison,
Yeah.
the likes of not much of people have actually
So,
seen.
I
What are the ins and outs?
I don't want to break Mr. E, but he's actually Charlie Manson. And
I'm still alive, guy. I'm still alive, friend.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Sharon, Roman, could I come into your house? I could bring my friend.
oh no, that's dark.
You guys want to come up to my property in the hills? Show you a few things you might like, buddy.
Now this next story, like
I know the Beach Boys.
he was
Bushy blonde hairdo.
Bob Moran.
You know, Barbara Ann. I'm friends with those guys.
He killed Rhoda, bro. No big deal.
Remember Helter Skelter? They wrote that about me, man.
God. Number 9.
Now this next story is I would say keep this for theologians, but this is just very American.
Okay, yeah. Wait, I think
JP's
I think someone knows
mysteries.
Ads are going on.
Mysteries
I
ads.
think
with
someone
portal
knows Mr.
blockers.
E is here.
Those are the
Uh-oh,
police.
Mr. E, they're
Let
here
me
for
grab.
you.
Let me grab.
Oh yeah, I got a couple warrants out of county.
Oh, he's doing a voice.
Now it's getting good.
See, you
nitty-gritty.
thought my
That's-
name was.
We're gonna play into the stereo.
I feel like we're watching it. Andale.
Oh shit! Are we getting abducted right now, guys?
Yeah, we just
Anal.
Beam me up, Manson.
Oh my god.
Mysteries on another
I'm loving it.
level.
I'm just imagining how this is gonna sound all cut up.
That's probably not good.
Sound great.
It's gonna sound amazing.
Probably not good. So what's story number Trey?
So what's the deal? What's the deal with this Area 51? These guys are my friends, guy. Come on, Mr. Polanski.
I heard Manson play the guitar on this one.
Just
That's him
imagine.
singing soprano right there, actually.
Oh my.
So prom.
So now, yeah, I fucked it up. I'm gonna walk out. And
I didn't even know James Gandolfini was on that song.
Is this before or after his swastika tattoo on his forehead? Do you think it was like
Before,
fresh?
I think,
It's fresh
yeah.
cut, and he comes in. He's like, "Hey guys, guess what, Beach Boys? I got a dope fucking sound for you."
I
And they're
think
like,
You do Bob, Bob, Bob.
get the Barbara
Bob,
Ann
Bob,
out of
Bob.
here.
he inked the
Do this
swastika
thing.
onto his face to Barbara Ann.
Oh.
That's actually what that song's about. I didn't know.
He's
that.
like so.
The Beach Boys, Brian Wilson's like, Chuck, you know what? We're going in a different direction.
Yeah,
They call him
Ask
Chuck.
you to stop
Yeah,
following
that
us
whole
around.
30s
In our
German
beach
thing,
houses.
not digging
Yeah,
it.
we're
Kids
not
don't
into
like
that,
it.
man. We're into surfing safaris
And pop songs.
bushy blonde hairdos.
Chuck, what you're doing, we're not down with.
Your
it.
vibrations, not good.
There's just a conversation.
Do you even surf, bro?
So what if we like drink blood and then fucking record a song and we just call it Bob Moran? They're like, how about if we don't drink the blood, we kick you the fuck out of this stuff?
Maybe that's why he killed people. He was pissed that they stole Barbara.
That's
Ann
why.
from him.
That's what I heard, bro. It's like
Yeah.
the Manson murders are based
Yeah.
on him getting kicked out of.
right before Barbara Ann
And
released.
so your tattoo,
Dropped it, nothing would be the same.
your tattoo was a
The day
dedication.
Barbara Ann
Yeah,
released.
my tattoo, the one that says
The
like
world
Manson
changed.
rules.
With the Z.
Yeah.
It was a little dated at that
Yeah.
point. At the time you got that tattoo, it was really cool and tasty.
Yeah, no, people love
is-
it.
It's a very smart tattoo.
We live in a different
I would
time.
just get compliments all the time. Like, that's dope, bro. I'm so psyched on your tat.
Really?
Bro. Sorry.
Do you hang Wang? You got a cool tat, bro. Okay, so the third story, and this is just so fucking American. What more can you say? From Breitbart, which is a very reliable, trustworthy source.
That's Mystery's favorite site.
Mystery writes for Breitbart. From car dealership, free Bible, shotgun, and flag for the 4th of July buyers. Now this one's a little...
Wait, say that one more time?
It's a free Bible, shotgun, and flag for 4th of July buyers. Now it's a little old, but I think it's still some good stuff.
Is that Florida?
That's tactical.
Alabama.
Alabama? So that's just a deal for certain, like, ethnicities.
Isn't
right?
that where they banned, like, abortion for incest?
Alabama.
Wait,
That's the only kind you can't get.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alabama,
Alabama
That's the
banned
only time
abortion
you
for
for
everything.
everything. They were just like, it doesn't matter. You just can't get one.
You can always get an abortion unless the kid is an incest baby.
You can get a bobo.
keep those
Unless
You gotta
in
put
circulation.
You got to put a ring on that finger then.
Oh my god.
That's the state's.
And then
thing.
every time they hit a horn that just goes, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Oh my god.
All right, so a car dealership in Chatham, Alabama, is celebrating Independence Day by offering a free Bible, shotgun, and American flag.
And abortions.
And abortion.
No,
this would be the other way. They don't want abortion.
They're anti-bubas.
So yeah,
That
they're handing
sounds
out
so American.
anti-abortions.
I think I hear a bald eagle.
Yeah.
Did you know that sound is actually from it's from a hawk instead of an eagle?
This says hawk screech, actually, technically.
My whole life
yeah.
is a lie now.
So bald eagles don't make that noise?
No, they don't screech like that.
They're like,
it's from a hawk.
What sound
They
does
just go
an
like,
eagle make?
They just make duck sounds. Bald eagles go quack quack.
Make your best eagle choking on a dick noise.
Okay.
Go.
Is that
That
pretty
was
good?
really
Yeah,
good.
that was great.
That was really good. Have you been?
Was that Mia Khalifa? Who was that?
So
Fox
back to
13
the-
reports from the Chatham Ford will give purchasers of new and used vehicles a Bible, 12-gauge shotgun, and an American flag, with the stipulation that the shotgun recipients have a valid ID and are of legal age and are able to pass a background check.
I
And
like
have
that
not
they
had
tried to
an
make it
abortion
legit.
before.
They tried to make it legit at the very end. They're like, hey, by the way,
but we don't-
They're
Yeah,
like,
we
if you
take this
voted for
serious.
Trump, if you follow Fox News, if you also want to find Obama's birth certificate, you can have a gun, a Bible,
Bro.
and a flag.
Dude, my fucking Lolo legit tried to show me like a YouTube thing where he was like, he's like, check this out. Obama's not from America.
This proves
You gotta watch this YouTube thing.
Dude, it has
And they-
600 views and 400 downloads. But
Obama's really a communist lizard person.
Yeah.
He lives under the
But
earth.
he was
there's footage of him
They were
shapeshifting
like-
on NBC.
They were like, this O doesn't match when he does this O, so obviously he's not
handwriting.
from America. And like I was like, bro,
Oh my god.
like I had
Makes
to
sense.
sign like checkout sheets all the time, right? So like I'll sign my name 100 times, and I guarantee you 100 times none of those are really the same.
Yeah, yeah.
The same one.
So why did you sell
Yeah,
out to
that's,
Barack Obama?
Osama bin Obama, he's my favorite president
Usman.
because he's always like done stuff
shit
that
to
was
America.
like tight or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
But
it.
Trump's my new favorite because he's just like, you know what? Let's get everybody out.
But I like the
I like
equal.
that.
I like the equal
I'm in the
opportunity
party.
of black man as a president. We've had like a reptilian from Zeta Reticuli.
Who are you talking about?
We've had a guy
Is
from
our president
Alabama be
shape-shifting?
president.
Guy from
Are you talking about
Alabama.
Donnie T? You talking about Donnie T right now?
We had Donnie T.
Baby, don't talk about Donnie T like that.
Who Donnie?
He's been leading this
Is
America.
he a shapeshifting alien?
He's
I
a
can't
straight
remember.
Russian oligarch.
Oh, is that what he
He's
is? He's a
goblin.
czar.
Yeah.
He's been leading this America to be great again.
We have a Let's Spend the Night Together hat you can get that says "Make Podcasts Great Again."
That's dope. I like that. I like that.
He's making America great again. He's making Israel great again. It's
my
all great,
my
baby.
Israel great again.
Hell yeah, greatest ally. Where's my phone?
Grab him by the pussy.
Oh my god.
Mr.
Grab
You
by
just
the
plays
pussy.
freestyle where he's talking the last thing.
Grab him
All
by
right,
the
so the
pussy.
dealership, and on the end of this, to cap it off, the dealership announced the promotion with a Facebook post titled God, Guns, and what do you think the last one was?
Glory.
Glory? Craig says glory.
I would say anti-Obama slogans.
So God, Guns, and anti-abortion. Mr. E, what do you got? God, Guns, and...
Oreos.
Gasoline.
God,
God, Guns,
gasoline.
and freedom. It's all about freedom and liberty.
I should have said diesel. I should have said diesel.
Like Vin?
Oh, we're talking Vin Diesel now?
Yeah.
Did this
That's
whole
what America's
podcast just
about.
shift?
God, guns, and Vin Diesel.
Hell yeah.
Triple
That's what our
XXL,
forefathers
baby.
fought for.
That's what they
I'm,
were-
I'm more of an Ice Cube Triple X than a Vin
Oh.
Diesel.
Oh, alright.
You're kind of a
State of the
refined
Union.
guy.
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
Well, State of the Union looking ass boy.
Ice Cube's always been thuggish, ruggish to the bone, and
Oh,
I'm
wow.
down with.
Today was a good day.
I'm down with NWA.
When he,
You know what NWA
Yeah, you
stands
know
for?
me.
What does it stand for?
Don't make me say it.
That's a great answer.
Mr. E
I don't
feels
want to
better
make you
saying
say
it.
it.
Mr. E can say it, but not.
I know you can say it. You can say it.
don't make me say it when you were the one that brought it up.
Alright, one more story out of the United States to wrap this one up. And this was a little bit religious as well, but we were just actually watching Spiderman. So, has something to do with that.
The Spiderman?
Nebraska woman attacks local Spider-Man statue as a hate crime against Christianity after mistaking it for Satan.
Against superheroes?
This was the actual...
She's prostating Satan?
Yeah.
I think she's,
Fucking rocking him.
Before we start,
prejudiced against superheroes.
this is a statue.
People with superpowers.
She said like she was. Oh my god. Let me read
Artemio, what are you looking at right
She's
now?
trying to get
I'm looking
pegged.
at like 2 hands that are doing web shooters, and she was like, you know what? This is fucking metal, and this is the devil. It's so fucked
Oh,
up.
she thought it was just like doing devil horns.
Bro, look
or
at these.
something.
Look at these.
Very,
Oh.
That's Beelzebub right there.
I mean,
That's Gaul.
If I've ever seen
that's a
he
little
who must
more
not be named,
because it's just the hands.
Jimmy
There is no
closed
body.
it.
It's not the full Spider-Man. It's just his hands making horns.
mystery.
But still, it looks like hands. It doesn't look like Satan.
But it's Hail Satan.
There's something weird about how it's like it's a
like.
But for somebody to be like, holy shit, that's
Right.
the devil.
Yeah.
I gotta get this out of my town.
why is it missing a finger? Why is there only 4 fingers on one hand?
The
Wait,
devil.
I thought
That's the
it looked
devil.
like that, too.
No, there's not. Fucking dummy.
Where?
1, 2, 3. Or so it's 1. Or so it's
666.
Oh, that's what it is.
I just realized how drunk I sound.
666.
Can somebody lock this for me real quick?
Devil's red.
No, so check this out. Right here. You
All I know
Red
is
is the devil's dick.
The losing
Mystery. I need you here.
3:16. Thou shalt meet the devil in my pale moonlight.
Oh,
He mixed up so much shit, and then he went to Batman clothes.
what Batman was that from?
you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
The devil in the pale moonlight. I'm there. So look at this.
This is from Joshua, Corinthians 9:16.
Oh,
Thou
wow.
shalt meet the devil
Oh, wow,
in
he
the
made
pale
up all
moonlight
of that
at the
shit.
crossroads.
Austin 3:16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's time to
That's five.
whoop some ass,
Bro, that's
McMahon.
not a finger.
That is a finger.
Well, look
We're
how
really
defined
caught up
that
on this
finger
finger
is.
part.
That
Finger thing.
I think she got sexually aroused when she saw this statue,
okay.
and I think that made her uncomfortable, and that's why she's
Okay.
complaining in the first
I
place.
don't think so. I don't think that had anything to do with those web shooters.
That's
But
an interesting take. I like that. Just
She saw that big red finger, and she's like, "I remember my."
Uncle Ben?
No, I'm not
With
co-signing.
great power
I'm not
comes
co-signing
great
that comment at
responsibility.
all. I'm not.
I tried to
Oh
shift
my
it back
God.
to Spider-Man.
at all.
all right. So a
That's
resident
bad.
of Lincoln,
That's real bad, brother.
Look at him.
You'll remember that one,
Oh my god.
just like she did.
I knew it.
Oh no.
Mr. E made me fist bump him right there. I didn't want to do it.
Mystery knew it was bad.
I did it for the show. I didn't want to be rude.
I
or
think
shame.
she might have been freaked out because in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, he didn't have web shooters.
And
It
he
simply
was
came
using
out of
the
his
juice.
skin because he used the juice. But in the other Spider-Man iterations, he used a web shooter, so that may have
But no matter
confused
what,
her.
it came out of the hands.
And she probably just thought that's the devil.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's logical, right?
That's probably true.
Okay, so a
I made a
resident
little bit of a leap.
of Lincoln, Nebraska this weekend publicly slammed her city for committing a purported hate crime against Christians because she mistook a statue of Spider-Man located at a local zoo for a statue of Satan. Okay, so the Lincoln Journal-Star
We need to
reports
understand God.
that an offended
true.
Christian woman wrote an email to the mayor demanding
Why is she offended for Spider-Man? He is not like a
they're making
symbol of
Spider-Man
Christ.
become the devil.
You guys just haven't read
Spider-Man's
the
Christ.
comic books, right?
Demanding.
so-
Okay, so she wrote.
That's double devil horns, dog.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, well, it's funny you said that because she said that
But
she
that's
believes
what
the
I'm saying.
statue is depicting the devil horns.
Right.
It is a sculpture of 2 hands open, painted red and black, and formed in 2 devil horns.
Is this a mom from Detroit Rock City?
It seriously is. This is a hate crime against the church, she said. This was just insane. And
Well, let's just move the statue to another city then.
But that's what I'm
And just
it's
let
not-
the
it's
statue
not
just-
at a church.
Just like when you move a pastor or a preacher after
And
they've committed
it's
a crime.
I don't
ridiculous.
understand it.
It goes on to say that it's definitely not the devil. It's actually a
Yeah.
beloved Marvel superhero, as if we didn't know that already.
Yeah.
But
She's like,
She's the
no,
only one that
no,
doesn't
no.
get
She's
that.
like, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fool me once.
Yeah.
so she was just really upset about the devil horns.
I still don't get why the church is offended, though.
The church didn't say a goddamn thing. This lady's
I think it was
speaking
just
for
her.
the church.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you guys seen that other statue of Spider-Man where his like donger's like flopped out?
Yeah, it's very tastefully done.
And
What?
The artist was like, no, that's just like the way gravity works. So if he was wearing a suit like that, his fucking Peter would have fucking dangled.
His Peter Parker
In a
stangle.
In a comic?
No, somebody made a fucking statue of Peter Parker or Spider-Man, and it's just with a it's him.
Inside of the suit, you can tell he's fucking hung.
It's like him, like I think
giant
climbing
bulge.
down a building, but then like his donkey
so it made
just
his dick
flopped up.
point up.
And
Yeah.
it's like fucking 20 inches long, and they were just like, that's just how it would
That's
be.
pretty chill,
Oh
right?
my god.
That's how a figure works, bro. Do
He's
you know
hung
about
like
gravity?
the scorpion's
But
tail.
why is just his dick crotch part out of his uniform cut out?
Yeah, it's hanging
I'm
out.
I'm about to show you guys.
Is it hanging out of the fly? Of the
Now, is this
Spider-Man
something
suit?
you made yourself, or is there?
Is your own
I took a
artwork?
lot of time and effort for it.
Well,
and
no, I'm
obviously,
not,
We like to-
I'm not
is
gonna
it-
hate you for that.
We'd like to comment on visuals
Yeah.
for our podcast.
For the audio, yeah, the listeners love it, but
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell. I see you got it hidden in that album with all the Batman depicts too.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
my favorite, bro.
So it's really not a real statue. You just have pictures of superheroes with their
Part of
dicks
my
hanging out
collection.
of
I
the
just
costume.
want you
all
guys
right,
to
what
appreciate it.
superhero female has the best feet? Go.
Oh wow, that's tough call. I mean,
You're gonna be here all day.
first of all, Rogue is pretty high up.
Look at
there,
that
I
fucking
think.
photo.
Oh, that's come on.
Somebody was
That, his, your
somebody was
dick
like,
would
"That's
flop up,
dope."
but you wouldn't get a fucking erection.
Somebody's all like, yeah, that's the way it would go.
It looks like the rhino's horn.
They're like, I know about art, so you don't.
But why is it
He has like a
erect?
giant. Okay, so for people who can't see, Spider-Man is at the top of a building.
He must be looking
and he's
at
now
Mary
almost
Jane's
doing like a
feet.
spider walk,
He's
Yeah,
upside
like
down.
upside down spider walk.
He's doing a bridge.
Yeah, crab walk.
He's doing a
kinda
bridge.
upside down.
And
His dick's
uh,
making a bridge.
his
for
donger
sure.
is just hanging out.
Look at
Like,
this.
Yeah.
He's got the Statue
Why
of
would
Liberty.
his-
Or
it
it's,
off of
it's
his
like
crotch.
it would be like hanging upwards, pointing down, right?
No, but
it
gravity
wouldn't
makes
get
it go down.
super hard.
It looks like he's trying to piss in his
Like,
mouth.
yeah,
or
like,
something.
and poke straight out like it's rock hard.
His
Like
dick,
he's looking at Mary Jane's feet.
his
Yeah,
dick
exactly.
is so big that I think they carved
It's just that big.
the statue of David onto his dick
Onto his
with
dick.
a little dick on his.
Because it's
dick.
like stretching out his costume. That's how big he is.
Yeah, what?
Oh my god. It's not John Hamm, it's Peter Parker inside that suit.
it's not Peter
It's not
North.
Liam Neeson.
It's not Peter North.
Yeah.
He's pointing.
It's not Liam Neeson.
His is
Oh,
pointing
God.
north
You
for
guys
sure.
ever played the
Yeah.
Spider-Man video
my
game?
God.
Oh wow!
Let me see.
Spider Dick.
It's
All right,
a
well-
joystick.
Actually, with that, we'll be back right after this.
Brought to you by LaCroix.
They took down Hentai Heaven! No! Fucking why? Why would they shut down Hentai Heaven? I can't see big anime titties anymore. I don't want to go on X videos. This shit's fucking gay. Alright? Bring back fucking Hentai Heaven! Come on! What the f-
Hello. Welcome back. Let's spend the night together.
Welcome back.
What'd you think?
What the fuck is right? Or
How
what the-
was it?
Yeah,
That was it. That was
I
episode
bet you
66,
liked it.
Craig.
That was or 68.
68, Craig.
Yeah, that was our
In the
on the
books.
road on the road episode. I think that's the. Well, actually, we did one in downtown. At a different
Yeah,
arts previous place, and
that was we've only recorded the
but
podcast
actually,
in one
yeah,
other place.
that might have been a different podcast altogether too. So
Oh, I think that was movies. from
yeah,
memory.
I think this is the first Let's Spend the Night Together we did on the road, out of town.
Hope
Yeah,
you guys enjoyed it.
you guys enjoyed that. So yeah, so it, we say be right back, and then it ends, and you're coming back and hearing us in studio, in the high tech studio, state of the art, doing this outro.
There's fleshlights everywhere. State
Why
of the art.
would those be?
State of
'Cause
the
it's
art.
State of the art. That's true. But yeah, but it cut short because I don't know. We stopped it, and then we took a break for a while. And when we came back and recorded, I did it tried to do it on that same file, and I don't know, for some reason it got corrupted.
It's corrupted.
Very corrupt. It was kind of like you know, whatever's going on in Washington, D.C. right now.
Yeah, with the CIA.
This Epstein guy comes to mind, just not to keep bringing him up.
Yeah,
you didn't
that's
even hear about him
crazy.
for the last 40 minutes, but the beginning and end, we're talking about that mysterious guy, that naughty guy.
I wonder what the royal family had to do with it.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's probably a conspiracy theory.
Oh, well. One
But,
of the Clintons might know.
It's very Epstein-centric.
This is so weird. Yeah, but
I'm just
the
saying
intro and outro. 40 minutes straight with none of this, and then...
Hey, the guy just had a satanic temple on his pedophile island.
Yeah.
You know, that's a conspiracy, right?
I mean, should it be, though? I mean, should that be any different than a guy going in his backyard and barbecuing up some ribs? Okay, probably. Yeah, probably. But yeah, so it cut it short. That first half we did before the break, like, you know, was fine. And then the second half, it just wouldn't. I don't even know if it would let me even listen back.
I think it was the CIA.
Use it.
It was
So
the
the
Mossad.
CIA probably stepped in. But yeah, I mean, it's like we said, we recorded that main part before any of the Epstein stuff came out. So that
Fishy?
middle isn't even about it.
Coincidence?
So it's not like they would.
No. No, but we were just trying to deal with this mentally, and this is the
Yeah.
first time that we podcasted. So we're just kind of unloading. It's just a big
But
conspiracy,
I don't know.
Craig.
Maybe there was something in that second half that they deemed unsafe to national security.
I think it was when we named all the people that actually gave Epstein money. You know, like the...
Even though it was before any of it had come out, we just were starting to connect the dots ahead of time.
Red flag.
Yeah.
All right.
What segment did we do? Do you remember? Was it?
I want to say real quick that Mr. E
Cruising World or
was
something?
amazing guest.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. E and of course Art. He's our third guy.
And I bring that up especially Mr. E because I don't exactly remember what the segment was.
Yeah.
But there was Mr. E proceeded to decimate Ben Stiller for 5 minutes. The likes of which I had never even seen before.
I don't think you guys got to hear that.
No, that was just for us. That was a special
Yeah, he
treat.
just destroyed Ben Stiller for some reason.
Yeah, he couldn't deal.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller had just been getting away with it for too long.
I guess
Mr.
so.
E had to
Mr.
take
E
him
had
down
to-
a peg.
Yeah, set the record straight.
He had to peg him, rhetorically speaking.
So he wanted his name to be he wanted to remain anonymous, Mr. E.
Yeah, he did not want to be affiliated.
I don't think we've said it
anyway
during
with
this
the
outro, I
podcast,
hope.
and I don't blame
Yeah,
him.
I don't blame him. I think he, said that was the first time he ever, recorded like a podcast with anyone.
Yeah.
So I think he did pretty good.
Yeah,
Passed the
man.
test. And
Oh shit,
Mr. E
you gotta
was
bleep
a
that, man.
bleep. But Mr. E was a great guest, and
He
it
was
was
a
weird.
real laugh riot.
Yeah, it was a laugh riot. It was tricky to have two guests, so we had like four voices yelling over each other's voices and stuff. But I think it was a fun time.
Yeah, we hope you guys like it.
I guess it's about time to announce our announcement.
I totally
So I
forgot.
hope. So ideally, we'll put this out before we say anything on Instagram, just to really make this like officially the announcement for our podcast, or at the podcast, the LSTNT Podcast Studios
Word
Network. LLC.
Corey's giving me the thumbs up.
Yeah, thanks, Corey, for coming in late at night to record this intro and outro thing for the show. He just came in like a robe. That was all he was wearing because it's so late. He was in
I don't
bed
ask
with
any questions.
his wife, Mildred.
It's not for me to know.
But his domineering wife, Mildred. Shout out to Mildred. Anyway, we got a little off topic. But we've kind of we've done multiple podcasts on this feed,
this channel.
the Let's Spend the Night Together on this channel. And then we also did like a sports show, the Shut Up and Jam show. We did
It's called throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks.
We did the Sacramento Popcorn Surprise, where
Everybody's
that was
talking
about
about that
movies, and then there was like a sub podcast of that. We're kind of sub and dom, but not that
Exactly
way.
right.
A sub branched out podcast that was
BDSM
movies from
podcast.
memory.
Movie
I still
related.
think movies from memory are strong.
That's-
We'll
those are
probably
bread
come
and
back to
butter.
that at some point.
We
So
just
that
can't
one's still
do
kind
them.
of alive.
We can't do those with the art because he knows too many movies.
Yeah, he knows too many movies because the idea is to like have a hard time remembering. So yeah, and then we had a comic book podcast that we did a couple episodes of. Universally speaking. Yeah.
Oh, we said that together. Wow.
Like the Chili Pepper song.
Jinx. Remember that, guys?
And,
Remember how funny that was?
Oh my God. You owe me a Coke.
Man. Sodas, I know. Jokes are fun. We're just hitting them out of the park
having
tonight.
Some fun here,
This is
goofing
good.
around like a radio
shit.
show.
Like a real radio show.
And then the new, or like most recent podcast we started that was all new, like, and those other ones we just listed have all kind of been on hiatus, defunct, which is one of my
like
favorite words.
Korean War. It's on hiatus.
Yeah, and so it's a ceasefire. So out of all those ones, I can't imagine that,
So what do you guys want back? What do you think
what you guys think
back?
we will revive?
Take These Broken Wings.
Take These Broken Wings. That was our podcast. We did episode by episode review, analysis, breakdown of the hit 90s NBC sitcom, simply titled Wings.
It's going to be great.
Steven Weber and Timothy Daly's Wings.
I think we're finally back to our roots, Craig. We're going to do it right.
Yeah, we're going to
I
revive
won
that show.
a copy of the complete series of Wings on eBay for $22.81.
Nah, that's a fucking
steal.
steal.
That's like somebody letting me have sex with their wife.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we're bringing that back, and that's an in-depth show.
Yes.
We cover things like how at a certain point in the credits, he's credited as Timothy Daly, and at a certain point, he switches to Tim Daly.
Oh, drama.
Really dramatic, important, fact-based.
Very mysterious. I'm wondering,
this show.
Off the top of my head, I just know I will not be able to fucking sleep now.
Thinking about Tim Daly?
Or
Timothy Daly.
What's up with the name change?
Yeah, it's
Did
really
he kill someone and now he has to
fascinating.
go as another name? Because I understand that.
Yeah, that might be what it is.
be that?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Alias, but he's like,
Yeah,
I
they'll
still want to
never
be an
catch
actor.
on. I'll stay
I'm only on
Wings.
TV, yeah.
I won't leave Wings.
Yeah, so that'll be
bringing
coming
that
out
back.
shortly, and we're
One episode of that podcast, Take These Broken Wings, per every episode of Wings.
and I think
one
it's
for
like
each
200
one.
episodes.
And
or
there's
something
like
that.
200 episodes or something. So
Get comfortable. Another thing too is that I'm going to be really trying to get some of the stars of Wings, the television
would
show,
that's
on the
the goal.
podcast. We're going to get some interviews. We might fly out to Nantucket one of these days.
that would be great if
and-
we could visit the legendary Tom Nevers Field.
And kind of just, I guess, record our adventures going on there.
A special on site or whatever.
On-site review.
podcast
Where does the
episode.
magic happen? Where
Where
do
was
the
magical
wings? Where do you keep the
place
wings?
that inspired the NBC to spread those wings?
I'm thinking, should we just go to Hollywood and look for the sets?
Yeah.
No, they probably burned those a long time ago.
Yeah.
Or they just used them for Sedley Susan. I don't know.
Oh,
They
my
repurposed them.
God. Yeah, they need to reboot that show and bring it back with the original cast.
Sedley
They're
Susan?
doing to Frasier. No, not suddenly Susan.
Oh, wings?
With wings.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. Oh,
Like
people would be
Frasier.
freaking out
Oh
now.
my God,
like,
it would break the internet.
yeah.
Wings
Well,
came
and
back.
just like, people are much meaner now. So
Yeah.
if the cast of Wings were just
That
how
would
they
kind
were
of
in the 90s.
soften the world, I think.
Definitely.
The adventures
Their hearts with
of
laughter.
Brian, the brothers Hackett. This is basically episode 2.5 of Take These Broken Wings.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, but we're excited to get back to that.
Really
Start
humping
putting
away.
those
We
ones.
just can't, man, humping the air at the thought of getting back
If you've
into the
ever
cockpit.
seen a dog humping another dog, it's like a visual representation of this show.
Where's the yoke? Let me grab the yoke.
So
This is mine now.
Yeah.
I'm your captain speaking. All right, yeah, I'm stretching, but check it out.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Check that show out.
Take
We're
These
gonna
Broken
come back
Wings.
to
It's
that.
a little different from the show. It's like kind of a different vibe, but
Yeah.
it's pretty funny.
And then we still have episode 66 in the archives in the vault.
Shit.
That's an old one we recorded, I think, back in like April or May.
Yeah.
So we're still gonna finish editing that one and put that one out at some point. But so
Sounds
keep
good.
an eye out for that one. That was a fun one. It was like still worth putting out. And we just number them in order that we record them. So,
It's going to be a little delayed, but
episode 69 was so fire that we had to put that one out early.
yeah.
And then, we got to get 68 out here. This one's special.
They're asking for it
The
in the
one you guys
streets.
just listened to. Yeah.
Like, when's it coming out, man? All right, everybody. Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
This has been a very strange episode, but I hope you liked it. This is different. And yeah, we're going to be back with Take These Broken Wings and a bunch of other cool stuff. So, yeah.
And we really want to thank you.
So, yeah.
Right now.
Thank you for listening. Let's spend the night together. Bye.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sure this goes top dollar somewhere in Asia.
You bet your bottom dollar it does.
Oh, fuck. I vaped too hard there, and the mic took the brunt of it. I feel like a real stooge right now for
real
treating
twat.
equipment like that.
Oh, my God.
I should have a little more respect for myself, for Corey, for the equipment, for my fellow podcaster.
Oh, my God.
When somebody tells you that they're a podcaster, it might as well just, it's like they're saying that they're unemployed, really.
Yeah, that's what it means.
It's just the dregs of society.
That's just a different way of saying I'm unemployed. Or the other one's I'm an influencer.
Social media influencer.
Which reminds me, I wanted to like shout out people. I'm an influencer now. And I'd like you to check out all my stuff and subscribe. Oh, PayPal? God, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Sign
Patreon?
up and Patreon, yeah. Be a patron.
That fat titty meat.
What the fuck?
I was just trying to get you to laugh.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously though.
Shout out to
it's
her fat
sweater
titty
meat.
meat.
But what can I say?
And the cakes for days. Okay.
Oh man.
Red is the devil's dick.
Yeah, baby blue dolphins, buddy.
Not that great with edibles. Could I take one and be chill, or do I gotta be fucking
Yeah, no,
Snorlax?
it's not. It's a.
Do you think that's how Crazy Town got their name?
Yeah, from taking edibles.
Yeah.
With your buddy.
I knew it.
Have you taken one?
An edible before?
One of these.
Bye.
Daddy's going bang bang.
She on the flip side, baby boy.
It's actually a pretty tasty treat.
They recommended the key lime, sublime key lime.
That rhymes.
Every time I say it, it does.
It's like how pine
I didn't
Sol
continue.
smells. My name was Alistair6969. What if I just call you guys boys all day long?
Boys.
Hey, boys.
Down for that.
Why am I on the couch and y'all are in some like legit chairs and shit?
Do you want a legit chair there, bud?
These are legit wood
I want to be
chairs.
official.
You are official. Officially comf.
Mine come.
Oh my God.
That's what
not
that
something you wanna
meant.
put
My comfort, right?
That's not what you want to
That was a book about
about
couches, I believe.
Yeah.
Keep that. That's all gold, Jerry.
This is before or after his swastika tattoo on his forehead.
Do you hang Wang? You got a cool tap, bro.
Call me Mr. E.
Splendid.
Hey, Charlie, I want to kill celebrities for you. I'm a busty 20-something. God, guns, and grass.
She on the flip side, baby boy.
It's actually a pretty tasty treat. Oh, now I get it.